Hi, Brittany. It's Kim here. I just thought I'd make you a video instead of sending you an email. And please don't worry about all the questions. That's totally great. I'm so glad you asked because I'd rather see you ask than struggle with this. And it really shouldn't take you much time, hopefully. Thank you for creating this. It's perfect. It's good. And it's the start of the benchmark for Readly. So what we'll want to do is actually go into the benchmarks here in the benchmarks tab, and you'll be able to see this is the benchmark that I was talking about. So there's a couple things that we need to upload as well, but I'll show you the benchmark first and then we can kind of go from there. So there are tabs here and that gets kind of confusing sometimes. So make sure you're on the grade 1 to 3 tab because sometimes people forget to do that and then you get on the wrong one and it doesn't work as well. And from the ELL benchmarks, one of the most important things is not to get too hung up on the wording of things. This is really nicely set up and easy to use. You just click. If you hover over top of any of the levels, it will give you examples of what that language would look like. So for listening, speaking, reading, and writing, that's there. So let's say I decided for Readly that level 2 developing makes sense. I look at the examples. Yep, that makes sense for where they are. Then I can just put in a date over here. And when I pick level 2, it will actually highlight for me. And then I just need to put in my initials over here. So you can see once you get going on it, it doesn't take too long. It's just a matter of going through the boxes, reading, and then clicking what you feel your teacher professional judgment feels is right. Now, if you're feeling like I'm really struggling with this and I'm not sure, let's say you went to the reading and you weren't sure about that, there are benchmark videos here that you can look at that will give you examples of kids at about that level. So that also helps a lot. If you just feel like you need to look at an example, that will help you to be able to do that. Now, the two things that we need to upload are in the assessments and writing samples. And thanks for asking that question too. I know in grade 1, you'd just be doing some basic writing right now, and that's all we're looking for. Nothing fancy. It's okay to put on the writing sample. If it was sentences that were copied off the board, you could write that right on the writing sample. Sentences copied off the board, just make sure you have a name and a date on it. But you can also have them write their own sentence too and then upload it. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. All we're looking for is, does the level match that? And that's what the government looks for when they go, if they go in and look for documents, they want to see a writing sample. And then they also like to see a reading sample. So for Readly, if they're ready for it, it's okay to do a Fountas and Pinnell like pre-AA with them. If not ready, we could also upload the phonemic awareness testing, and that would be fine too, because those are the foundations of reading. So I'm okay with either of those. It's totally up to you what you want to do. And in here, what you would do is just choose a file. So scanning your writing sample, choose the file from your computer, and under the file name, make sure you write the child's name and then also the date, and then just upload the file. And then we should be good to go. Once you get going on it, you'll breeze through it and it won't be a big deal. Any communication, so if you have an interview with the parents, different things like that, there is a communication tab that you can quickly just put in a quick description. It's more about have we contacted the parents. So that would be great if you can do that as we go. And then if you have any other questions for me, please let me know. And for sure I can help you with it and we can go from there. So I hope you're having a good evening and I will talk to you later. Sorry I didn't get back to this till the end of the day. Just a busy day today. And I hope you had a great day. I will talk to you soon. Bye.